Hello everyone, welcome to this video. I hope you are joining live or maybe you're watching the replay later. Today I have very special guests. They launched a very new service. I think it's a unique service in the marketplace. It's not like all the other services. And they are brother and sister, Anette and Hendrik. And they're really passionate about helping other authors, about helping other self-publishers, getting more reviews and getting reviews easier on their books. So without further ado, maybe Annette, you can start with introducing yourself a little bit in a few sentences.
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Annette and I'm a Danish author of a book I wrote in English. And
Wow.
I spent 8 years writing this book. I hired world-class editors and I was so ready to publish it, but only to realize that I didn't have any readers in the English-speaking markets. I didn't have readers who bought books on Amazon. And it took me maybe 3 years to get my first 5 reviews. And it puzzled me so much. So I started to think, how can I get more reviews? How can I get it legally? And that was how the idea to what we are going to introduce to you today. This is how it started.
Cool,
and I
cool.
just really hope it will be easier for other authors to get reviews, especially authors who are not having contacts or network in America or on Amazon.com.
Yeah. So authors without a big audience, authors without a big email list, authors who are just starting and don't have a ton of money to spend on social media promotions. Okay,
Exactly.
Before we dive into it, I also want to give Hendrik the chance to introduce himself.
Thank you, Julian. My name is Henrik, and I'm a Danish entrepreneur. I have a little experience, but not much about self-publishing, and I haven't written a book yet, but maybe that will come in the near future. I've been working as a manager for social housing for a couple of years, and that's my take. So when Annette asked me to join, I really wanted to join because I got a passion for seeing something, a tool that is reaching out for self-publishers and authors.
Okay, nice. Yeah. So you're more the promotion guys and the branding guy, I guess.
Yeah, we are actually doing it together. So
together, yeah. And that, of course, has their own network as well.
Yeah,
we
complement each other very good.
Yeah, cool. So Annette, maybe you can give a little bit of a background on how does your service work for us?
Yes. Well, it's very easy. We have tried to make the platform very intuitive. So it is like community for authors who want to support authors in getting these honest and verified reviews. An author comes to our platform and upload the book, and then if it's the first time author, which it will be for everyone, there are some welcome points, and these welcome points can be used to get the first review.
Okay.
So you just press a button, it says get reviewed, and when you press this button, your book will be shown to the reviewers on the platform. So it's just a matter of time when someone will find interest in your book and take your book, read it, and buy it. First buy it and read it, and then write a review. It's very important to say buy it, because we focus on verified reviews, which means every time you get a review, you also get a sale.
Yeah.
So we think it is
so
it you helps, get more than a review.
Yeah, so it helps with the ranking, and you will get actually verified reviews from real readers, so to say. And I think the word paid was also very important for you, right?
Yes, it is, because when you buy a book, it means that the review will be looked at as more genuine and authentic. It will have a bigger impact on the readers who see the review. They know that you have not just given your book away for free in exchange for a review. I know
For
it
review,
works for
yeah.
some, but we believe it has much more impact in this way. Plus, you get a sale, you get a higher ranking, which makes your book exposed. And in the end, you also get royalties. So we think it's only a win-win.
Yeah, it's only fair to get at least some royalties if you give someone your book. Yeah, and
Yes.
I want to address a question for my followers because you have similar platforms like Pobby.com and others, and they work a little bit the same with the points, and you read each other's other books, and then then you get reviews. But I think it's I think it's against the Amazon's rules if you and another author exchange reviews together. But I think you guys manage that, right?
Well, we have worked on programming the platform for 3 years, and the platform takes care of these kind of things. So you cannot review each other's books, and authors are not even able to get in contact with each other. So it is kind of an anonymous that you give the review.
Yeah.
And the reviews that are given are 100% legal and follow the policy in the bookstores.
Yeah, that sounds, I think that sounds good because everyone wants to know how to get reviews in a legal way and not get their account banned, etc., etc. But what I really like about this platform, about your guys' platform, is that it's different from other platforms than Pobby.com. And maybe you guys can explain what's the big difference? What makes this one special?
Well, the big difference, I think, is that we try to include many more platforms because we want to reach authors who live also outside the United States. Of course, we don't exclude anyone, but we like it to become easier for authors in Europe or in Australia or South Africa to be able to get book reviews in platforms or bookstores that is closer to their readers, because readers like local authors. So there is a total unmet market. If everyone gathers to Amazon.com, it gets so crowded and no one will notice you if you have 500 or 1,000 reviews because they don't know you. But if you're a local author from New Zealand and you start to generate reviews on Amazon.com, Australia, people will notice you because it's not crowded and you are a local author. So we think there is lots of readers just waiting there.
Yeah, and like you said, when we talked before, I really like the phrase you use because in other platforms, reviews are not that high quantities. And maybe if first you have 0 reviews and then you have 3 reviews, that's already enough to get your book selling like crazy. And you don't need 500 or 1,000 reviews like on Amazon.com, right?
And I can tell you that one of my first reviews came from a quite famous person in the United States. And it was the feedback from this person that kind of changed my feeling about my own writing, because for not getting any feedback, I thought, is my writing no good? What does people really think about my writing? But to get this feedback made me really grow, and it made me self-confident. So we shall think of reviews not just because we want the readers to buy our books, but because we can become better writers, we can become more self-confident. So they are very important.
And get some real feedback from actual readers. Exactly. And things we can improve and things we are doing good. So that's very interesting as well. And so you guys are not focusing on Amazon.com, but also on other platforms. Do you mean Amazon platforms, or do you mean even more platforms?
We are including most Amazon platforms, but we also like to push the idea that everything has to happen on Amazon. Like for me, I don't have any friends who buy books on Amazon. So why not go to Google Play or Apple Books or Kobo or even to more local stores? We are including the bookstores that we hear from our users, can we try with this bookstore?
Yeah.
Because we want to fill out the needs, so we cover most at the moment English bookstores.
Yeah.
But
okay. Yeah. Yeah.
we see where it goes.
Yeah, maybe for Spanish or German books, or French books, we can go to the big bookstores in those countries as well and get reviews there, right?
You can already get reviews on, for example, Germany.com, or you are in Spain. If you have an English book, it can sell in Germany too. So you can ask for a review on Amazon Germany. But of course, it requires that there is a reviewer who can buy the book from Amazon,
of course.
in Germany.
Yeah. So you mean Amazon.de? What's it? Germany DE?
DE.
Yeah. Oh, cool. And maybe later we can show the total number of platforms. Let's see. I think we already talked about the most important difference between platforms like Poppy.com. Did we catch everything there? So I think.
I don't know if we mentioned it, but we make sure that there are no cross-references on the platform. So that is why the programming and the work with the platform has taken so long, because it has been very, very difficult to actually make that kind of programming. So we avoid this problem.
I think that's really important. That you can never have exchange a review with another author, so you can that your account gets in danger on Amazon or any other platform you guys support. That's really important. Exactly. So
I have one.
Yeah.
It's about if there's other differences. I think there is a difference. As far as I remember, Poppy asked the authors in the program to price the book between $0 and $5. We have decided not to set a upper price limit, because we feel it restricts the authors, especially, if you are selling books on a platform, you will lose royalty from your regular authors. So you can set your price just as you want to be a part of the platform. But there's just one thing you shall think about. It is that a review will also cost you more points because you sell the book at a higher price. But it is a possibility that gives freedom to the author.
Yeah, I think that's also really important extra. Exactly, yeah. So, and how does reviews encourage other authors to buy other one's books? It's just voluntarily, or do you have other things? Yeah, with the points probably, right?
Well, it is like we invite the authors who like to read in general, and then they take their passion for reading and turn it into points, for which they can get reviews. So we kind of use that drive, because most authors also like to read a lot. And so this is an invitation to use your passion for reading to generate some reviews for your own books and support some authors in the process.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, totally makes sense. Then I think, normal question, already know the answer, but let's ask it anyway. How many reviews can you earn, and do you have any guarantees for reviews, for number of reviews?
Well, we don't have any limit for how many reviews you can get in the program. You can get as many as you possibly can. It depends on how many points you spend for a review, how expensive is your book, how long is your book. But it also depends on how active you are. If you have time to read long books, and if you don't mind invest in a book that has a higher price, you will earn more points. And no limit to that, but engagement means everything. And of course, just to give an example, as in the real world, if you publish a book about taxi driving in Costa Rica, you won't find many readers for it, probably.
No,
But
no.
if you write a romance about meeting a guy on a beach in Costa Rica, you will find lots of readers. And it will probably be the same on our platform. And we encourage our readers to find books that they generally like to read, because the reviews must be authentic.
Yeah, makes sense. Totally makes sense. Yeah. And before, I really want you guys to show the platform, but because you worked 3 years on it, and this is the first time you guys are showing it to a live audience. So I'm really honored that you guys do this. But before we do that, I have one last question about the use of artificial intelligence, because now with the rise of ChatGPT, authors, self-publishers are using artificial intelligence to create books or part of the books, and you guys have a special policy around that. Maybe you can share that with us.
Well, we are open. We are open to the new technologies, and we don't want to play the KGB, to look if people are using it or not. We think it's natural. We think it's natural, that people use the tools at hand, but we have a requirement for the books that are being uploaded to our platform, that they have to have a high standard. Otherwise, we cannot ask others to read them. So we don't believe that a book that has been written by artificial intelligence will pass the test. So people are free
and how
to
does
use it as a
do you
tool.
actually test it, or is it just by the platform tests itself, or do you have an active policy to review each book before you allow it?
That will not be possible, because we expect to have a lot of books for the platform to work, but we rely on the feedback we get from the reviewers. And we do say to the reviewers, if you have a book that you find is really bad and you can only give it 1 star or no review at all, then please contact us so we can contact the author and give this feedback to the author, that he needs to work with an editor.
Exactly.
This is how we will work around this.
Yeah, cool. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to share my affiliate link. The platform is for free at the moment. In my email, in my Facebook post, I said for 3 months, but Annette corrected me. Maybe Annette or Hendrik you guys, how long will it be free for everyone here to use?
Well, it's kind of hard to say, but it will be free as long as the trial goes on. So it could take 3 months, it could take 6 months, it could even take longer. So, but of course, it's hard to say, because we want to add or implement the changes that the subscribers or the authors is giving us, and we don't know how long time that takes in order to implement that, but somewhere between 3 to 6 months, I assume.
Yeah. Okay. Somewhere between 3 and 6 months makes sense. So I don't know if you guys are ready to show the platforms you guys worked 3 years on for the first time to a big audience.
Yeah, I will share my screen.
Yeah, let me know if you have any issues with sharing your screen. Yeah, your screen already.
Okay, yeah. And as you can see, I just already went into the web page.
Yes.
There's an echo. I don't know if it intervenes on your end.
No, not anymore. Not anymore. There was a few seconds in echo, but now it's gone.
Okay, so you can enter in on this web page called reviews.com, and that's the homepage.
I shared the link in the chat.
Yeah, that's the link in the chat. So right now we say free trial. It will probably be, the beta trial here, but when you press it, you will come in to the fan where you register.
And, nice.
I'll just register myself here.
Yeah. The contact address from
Yeah.
reviews.com. Cool.
And then you enter in the nation, you enter in your first name, your last name, your
Yeah.
email address, the country, and then you put a password in.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it wrong. Oh, I got it wrong because we have to have capitals.
Okay, yeah. It's these are needs to include one uppercase, one lowercase, one number, and one special character. So
Yeah.
high requirements nowadays for the passwords.
Exactly.
Yeah. Then you have to say that you're not a robot.
I'm not a robot, and
Yeah.
then I have to accept the terms and
And
conditions,
then
and
click
then I register.
register.
Yeah, and then I have been registered successfully, and a
Cool.
mail would be sent to my account or my email account.
Yes. Yes.
So I'll just check it here.
Yeah.
Yes, it's already there. So
Yeah.
it's a mail from reviews, and I'll just have to confirm.
Click. Yeah.
I'll have to move this a bit. And here's the verification mail from us. So you just confirm it, and then you will be led to the web page, and then you just you log in with the email address.
Yeah. When you're ready, I'm really interested in the platforms that you guys already support.
Yeah, maybe I should take
small letters. Normally,
exactly.
I think it's case insensitive, but
and then the password.
Yeah.
And then we try to log in to see if I didn't get the password right.
That happens. It's a live demo, so things can go wrong. Everything that can go wrong always goes wrong. When I was in IT, I always had to do demos, and one thing always went wrong. But then just have to make a joke, and then everything was okay.
Yeah.
Henrik, I think it's because you have more accounts. Actually, you have other accounts. I think that's why.
Yeah, that could be. Well, we'll just try with.
But I think, is it necessary that we log in to really see it?
No.
It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
Behind the curtain is all the secrets which you would like to see when we sign up. So
log
we can
in,
sign up to see it.
Yeah, then log in. Yeah, I would say.
But there's a personal dashboard with a lot of features waiting inside.
Yeah.
Every author gets his own personal dashboard to work in.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I didn't sign up yet, so otherwise I would switch to mine dashboard. I don't know if you have another already account which already is working, Hendrik.
Yeah, I'm just working on it.
Okay, yeah. So maybe Annette, in the meantime, you can share which other platforms. Just give us a list of platforms you guys support at the moment, which are not supported by others, like Bobby, for example.
Yes, I mean, almost all Amazon platforms, Canada, Australia, all of Europe, India, most of them. And besides Amazon, we have added Google Play because they are worldwide. Apple Books are worldwide. Kobo is worldwide.
Kobo,
and we also have got Barnes & Noble.
Okay.
And for Australia, we have added Booktopia, which is the biggest online store in Australia.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And for Canada, we have added Indigo.
Oh, Indigo. Okay, yeah, Indigo. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and Kobo. So you have a lot of the ebook stores, huh? And do you already have some big store in Europe besides Amazon, or not yet?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
But we
that's for
relax
future.
as we. I mean, Google Play is in Europe too, so it is a possibility for European authors. And Apple Books are in Europe.
And Kobo
is in Europe.
It's also in Europe. Yeah.
Yes, but in the future we will develop, and if some of the listeners wants to follow our development, they can sign up for a newsletter and always know when we are in their country.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yes.
And I think you guys did smart. You start with the most important platforms, and then step by step, with the biggest ones, and then step by step, you expand and you grow.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Let me see if I've had any other questions for you guys. So we talked about how long it's taking. You guys are already working 3 years on this platform. We talked about the policy around artificial intelligence. That's not really a problem. Are you guys thinking of in the future expanding to create an audience of average readers or not? So not only authors, but also readers who aren't authors.
Well, at the moment, the platform is built up around the point system, where authors will earn points from reading
Makes
books.
sense. Yeah.
But we are open. We just haven't cracked it yet, if it could be a possibility. But that's why we run the beta trial, also to get feedback and ideas. And if we end up having more books that needs reviews than we have reviewers, then it would be awesome if we could have a readers group also. But it is not something we have started to develop. But we really like to invite everyone on the platform to come with their feedback and say, what about this? What about this? We are very much listening, because we are here for the authors, which is very important. We have done this because we know what a struggle it is without
to get
these reviews.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hendrik, did you fix it?
I did. So let me just share the screen.
Yes.
And this is my own profile that you look at. So you have several. Can you see it? Now it's...
Yeah, we can see it. Yeah,
you can see it. So this is the personal dashboard of my account. And down here, you can scroll down, and there are the steps that you can follow, and you add your book, you search and read, and you write a review. And I made a book here just for testing, that's business and entrepreneurship.
Nice.
But
looks
that's
good.
basically how it looks like. And then you can up here you can just see your dashboard, your transactions, your profile, notifications, and stuff like that.
So and then first you see my books, then you can search books, and then you see my products, my points. So here are other books of other authors and you can you can filter marketplaces. I see.
So I don't have any ongoing assignments at the moment.
No. And what's an assignment? It's a book you have to review.
Yeah, books that you have taken for review.
Yeah, that's an assignment. And my points there, and I see about how it works, frequently asked questions. So I think you guys have covered everything. And I think it's really self-explanatory, right?
Yeah, it's pretty easy, and we want it to be easy to figure out, and minimalistic. So it's easy to it's the basic things that you need as an author to make the review and get read the books. So
exactly. Do you want to show anything else on the platform?
Not necessary on this platform, because there's
Henrik, we can keep it here because you can see the membership badge. If you see there is like a bronze badge, it is because
in the middle,
we also operate, besides we are going to operate with subscriptions. Naturally, eventually we need to charge to use the platform, because it costs a lot of money to keep it. But then we work with these memberships, and the memberships is not something you can buy, it is something you earn. So the longer you are a member of the platform, you can earn these kind of memberships, and everyone will start on a bronze membership and get a free upgrade after a year to silver membership. And in a silver membership, you actually earn 15 more points on every book you write a review for. You just get more points on everything. And we are also working to negotiate or to have very good deals with service providers in the publishing industry, so that bronze members can get a discount if they, for example, want to have created a book cover from a company or an editorial review. Then we try to add it to the membership, so there is more value for the authors to be a part of our platform.
Okay,
and
that's a good one.
We already have some good partners on board, and we are looking for more.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
Yeah. And another question that pops up in my mind is, because it will be probably the first asked question when I closed this call and didn't ask it, how much does it cost after the free membership? Do you guys already have an idea?
Yes. Hendrik, are you taking it?
Yeah, I can take it. It will probably cost around 29 euro a month. And then if you take a yearly subscription,
yeah,
it will be lesser than that. I think it's 25% we take off the price.
Okay,
so
cool.
It's around, is it 260 euros for a whole year with unlimited reviews.
Okay, okay. Well, I think we covered a lot. I don't know if you guys want to share anything more or some background, or if we
Well, I
covered
don't know
everything.
if we mentioned it, but we have this contest. Did we mention that?
No, we didn't mention it.
Okay. When you sign up right now for the beta trial, we have a contest for the 300 beta members that is, signing up, and they can actually win editorial review.
Editorial reviews, wow.
Yeah. From international reviews of books. So that's just something that.
How much is that worth? An editorial review, would you say?
I just lost you there, pardon.
How much do you think that is worth to have an editorial review? So
I think it's
what's the value of it?
$179
dollar to get one.
Yeah. Or is it
you
euros?
guys are giving away for free.
Yeah.
Wow, really nice
just
gesture.
To one person who signed. I mean, we invite 300 beta members, and there can be one winner.
Yeah, I know there's one winner, of course. Yeah. But I think it's cool price. Yeah. And how do you normally get editorial reviews?
Well, authors have to buy them from big companies.
It is just paying.
Yes. You can only get an editorial review if you pay for it.
Okay.
So, yes.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm not sure, but I think so.
Yeah.
I have never
I
seen
think
it otherwise.
I think this is how the world works. So I think you have to pay for it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And do you, where can we get those editorial reviews? Do you guys have any thing we can contact or not?
Well, we have made a partnership with international reviews of books. So these are the one we recommend at the moment. And they will be a part of our membership plans too, that authors can buy these reviews with a little discount.
Nice. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. So I already heard you guys have a lot more things in mind, right? A lot more ideas for the future. This is just start of this platform, and I think it already looks really cool. But yeah, like with everything in the beginning, a platform can be as good as it is, but this thing needs people using it, huh? So and that's of course why you give it away for free in the beginning, so you get as much subscribers as possible. Well, I'm going to create an account today. I promise that, so I can already start building up some points for my book I'm currently writing. Hopefully I finish it. But so I can have some reviews later.
Yes, and how you can earn extra points, Juan. You can
No?
invite your followers. If your followers use your personal referral link and become paying members, you will get more points to get reviews.
I will share it again, my link, because I need those points. I need those points.
Yes,
Yeah.
But this is an affiliate link, I think. If you go inside your dashboard, there will be a personal referral link to members of the, so.
Okay, there are two different strings. You have the affiliate link and you have the
referral, yes, and the firm will release points. Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm going to replace it after the call. Yeah. Okay, I think we covered the most important things. Are you guys having other ideas to share or other future big visions you have?
We have a lot of ideas and big fish, but I think this is for now.
For now, the most important things, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. So I will review the questions I wrote down here. I think we covered it all. So Anette, Hendrik, thank you very much for this great interview and for building this great platform. I will be one of the early adopters, the early users. Don't worry. I hope many people in my Facebook group on my email list will do the same. And they expand a little bit. Okay, if they expand their vision, I don't only have to compete on Amazon, but if maybe I can. Is it way easier in I don't know, in Netherlands, Amazon.nl, or later in bol.com, or in Spain, Casa de los Libros, or in Germany, or in Australia, wherever they are located, with just 3 or 4 reviews extra, can already make a big difference in the sales they can get, and they don't have to get 1,200 reviews in Amazon.com to be successful.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you very much. And everyone, thank you very much for watching. If you guys are interested, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you watch the replay. And you can always check out my free Facebook group, check out my free email list, where I reveal the 10 secrets on how to scale from €8 a month to $11,027 a month. And I was able to leave my day job, always interesting. And again, Anette, Hendrik, thank you very much for this great interview. And we will probably meet again in the future.
Yes, let's do that.
Thank you, Juan.
Okay.
Thank you, Juan.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.